started. Hi.
Hi.
Could you please tell us your name, please?
My name is Austin Amiolo. I'm from Delta State, Nigeria.
Occupation?
I'm a businessman.
Okay, Mr. Austin. Are you okay by that?
Yeah.
Okay. You're Nigerian.
Yeah.
Good. And I believe you are not unaware of the things going on in Nigeria today.
Okay.
The rate of violence, thuggery, and all the evil vices going on in Nigeria. I'm very, very sure you are aware of it. Now, my first question for you, there are lots of people out there. Some are graduates, unemployed, while some didn't even get the opportunity to go to school. But this is especially for the graduates. You see a lot of crime going on today, and when you get a closer look at those people, you find out that they are graduates. So it really gets me wondering, like, is this really how this economy is supposed to be? Now, my first question for you is, do you really think unemployment is the major factor of all of this violence and all going on in this country today?
For me, as a political scientist, if you want to view it from that aspect, I think unemployment has always been a problem in Nigeria. And the cause for that is as a result of the bad leadership, the bad system. You know, when you have completely failed, it is so difficult for the citizens to see the light that will take them to the next level in life. But when it comes down to the other aspects where you were talking about graduates,
Yeah.
I noticed one thing about the youth in Nigeria. You know, we believe that once a man is educated, that he's going to be very rich.
Yeah, that's true.
I think that mindset is wrong. You know, being educated is not in any means a guarantee that you are going to be rich. Being educated will give you a platform that can build you and distinguish you from somebody that is not educated. But being educated does not imply in any way that you're going to be richer than somebody that is not educated.
Exactly.
What I would advise the youth, or most of those so-called graduates in Nigeria, is to please see themselves as a human being. Forget about the education. Keep your certificates at the bottom of your bed. Nigeria government has failed. They have failed completely. So the best thing you can do for yourself now is, how can you be of relevance to your country? How can you be of use to your own self and to your family? We can't just keep living in this shadow world where you keep depending on Nigeria government. You want them to give you this, you want them to give you that, you want them to give you this. A lot of people have been crying, employment, they need employment. Some, you know, it has gone so bad that being a graduate in Nigeria is as if it's nothing. So why will you keep waiting for government? Why will you want to join the group of people that will keep complaining when you are supposed to think of, what am I going to do to change the present situation of the country? A lot of people want to work in the bank. Some want to work in MTN, telecommunication companies.
Yeah.
Some want to work in the oil companies and all that. But you see, sometimes you might have these dreams and they become shattered.
Yeah.
When it's like the dream is not working
No
as
hopes.
planned.
No aspirations. Exactly.
There are still other little things you can do to earn money.
Yeah. So can you please tell us the other things that people can do to get money? Like, okay, like there, for example, there is the man. He didn't go to school. He has no means of livelihood. So how would you talk to such person? What is the hope you can give to such person? So what are the things you can encourage such person to do and say, okay, when you do this, there's hope for the future?
One, I would first of all tell you to believe in yourself. One, and the Bible says, as a man, you shouldn't underestimate your little beginning. Look, you must not work in the bank. If you are privileged to work in the bank, that is good. You know, But there are still some other little things you can do with just 100,000, with just 50,000, with 200,000.
It's even 10,000.
A lot, a lot. Okay, we have people that are bike riders today.
Yeah.
We have people that operate with a taxi.
Exactly.
We have people that owns car wash.
Exactly.
Look, when you go to the rural areas today, you discover there are a lot of things. Like we just want to stay in the city and we are stuck there. There's money in agriculture. You can well decide to, like, okay, if you have 100,000, you can go to a very small village in any of those rural areas. You can get yam, you can get plantain, you can get pineapple, you can get a lot of things. These things are so expensive in the cities.
Yes.
You take them to the cities, you sell. Let me tell you, the money, the real money, you get them from dirty jobs. When you are working in the bank, the highest money they pay you, maybe with a very top position, is about 120,000. That is not even up to $1,000.
Yeah.
But when you do such businesses, like what I just said, you spend like 50,000 or 100,000, you might discover at the end of the month you make close to $1,000, $2,000. Now, let's come to the taxi driver. What I'm just trying to say here is I'm not wishing them bad, but I'm just giving instance of little jobs you can do to earn money.
Little beginning and great end.
The most important thing is packaging. How do you package yourself? How do you package your product? How do you package your business?
Exactly.
You see, everybody can open a pure water company. It is normal. But why don't you come and open a bottled water company? That is packaging. You have to have that standard. You have to be polished. You have to be packaged before your product can be sold.
Yes.
So instead of waiting for government, the question is, with the little you have, what can you do? How can you make the best use of what you have at that valuable moment? Why you waiting for one job that will give you 200,000? You keep waiting for 5 years and you are not seeing the job. You still keep waiting, hoping, praying. Prayers don't work that way. You pray, you go out to work. Put more effort for those things to come to manifestation.
Okay, Mr. Austin. Thank you very much. So one last question is, what is your advice to those people out there living an extravagant lifestyle? Because you see, there's this adage in Nigeria that says the rich are getting richer and the poor are getting poorer. You see some people, they misuse opportunities. An opportunity someone has long been looking for, someone gets it and abuses it. So what is your advice? How are you going to advise such people that live those extravagant lifestyle and all of that?
Well, you said to whom much is given, too much is expected from.
Yeah.
Opportunities will not always come all the time. But if you're privileged to get just one, I would advise you to make the best use of it. And I want to advise the youth in Nigeria and all over the world that they should try. They should do everything possible to believe in themselves. They should never give up. Don't be a man who will just wake up in the morning and look for food for today. You should be a man that want to feed generation.
Exactly.
It is not always easy, but you have to start from somewhere. I know what I'm saying. The journey is not always easy, but when you believe in yourself, you believe in your dreams, and with God by your side, everything is possible. You are not limited at all.
Okay.
Just believe in yourself, and thank you for giving me your time, and I appreciate you.
And thank you very much, Mr. Austin, for being my guest today. So, okay, people, you've heard from the horse's mouth. Believe in yourself, do what you know how to do best, stay focused, and don't forget, determination is always the key to success. Till I come your way next time. Bye.